There we go. What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider, and we're continuing our playthrough of Assassin's Creed Shadows. And what we're doing here is we are making sure that we are doing a kind of like a normal playthrough without doing anything as far as, doing any spoilers or anything. So we're going to be exploring the world and seeing what it has, unlocking certain things, doing side missions, and the like that. We're not going to be, again, doing anything where you'll see spoilers and whatnot. So let's see. I completed a good portion of this section of the world, the lower. What's happening, girl? We've got this lower area. I think I'm going to explore this here, this 17 level area. There are a bunch of other areas that are also open to us that we could go through. And there are battle passes here as well. What's happening, Sacred? How you guys doing? So let me see. I think what I want to do first is come up here and kind of explore the map a little more. Let me see. I think I want to go this way first, and we'll get over here. It's also like a snow season in this game, which is pretty wild. I did on my normal file. This file, I'm just like exploring and stuff like that. So, just to like live stream. I'm pretty far in like the actual game. But, again, I don't want to spoil anything. I have a bunch of videos coming out. You know, definitely this game is amazing so far. Yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I do love it myself. Again, I don't know what the haters are talking about. Like, they have a lot of hate for this game, and they just keep moving the goalposts. I really haven't seen anything that was like really bad. I mean, people are always going to say, Yasuke being a black samurai is absolutely terrible. It's the worst thing ever. They're going to keep running the disrespect of the Japanese culture with this game, but overall, I mean, I don't see it. Like, especially they warm you up with Noe like real early, and you don't really see a lot of bad things happening in the game, honestly. Obviously you could choose what you want to do. You could purposely mess stuff up and whatnot, but that's on you. That's your gameplay. The non-legendary sets, that's awesome. Hey, Lionheart. I have experienced a couple of glitches and bugs. Again, nothing game breaking. Um, I do have where the game shuts down for some reason. I'll be playing it and it just crashes on a PC. It's not often. It's not often enough, to like really frustrate me. Um, Out of every day that I'm playing it, it might shut down like, once every 3 or 4 days. So not bad. As far as other glitches, like, anything to kind of accelerate your XP and stuff like that, I haven't come across that either. But I'm always looking, so we'll see what happens. Why is this guy picking on this guy? And this guy. What are you guys doing? There we go. Poke you. Now I'll poke you. There we go. Now we could just talk to this guy.
Are you all right?
I am now. Let me thank you.
Yeah, the sleeping enemy who keeps
I'm looking for
reviving himself
information.
is great.
Got any to share?
That's a good bug for gaining massive XP quick. That it is. Because the guy will be asleep, and then you'll stab him, he'll get back up, and then you stab him again, he gets back up again. It's really weird. I'm trying to see if we could get it so that he just continuously gets up, and you could continuously assassinate him and really get that XP flowing. That would be awesome. You come across a bunch of shrines like this. Sometimes you could pray to them and gain extra ability points and whatnot. How far are you on the battle pass, Geralt? Are you even doing the battle pass? The battle pass is pretty awesome, I think.
Another fourth armor bit.
They always ask for simple stuff on the battle pass. You were swimming in the air? That's awesome. See, I love stuff like that that doesn't really break the game. It really doesn't. Oh, look at this. I just killed... There we go. I just killed the guy. He fell. He's back up. Get back up. Come on. Damn. He wasn't even looking and I killed him. That was pretty wild. Yeah, I keep running into that where, you know, like they'll... I mean, I've never seen it where the dude was just sitting there. But I have seen it where, like, the dude is sleeping and all of a sudden you stab him. Let's climb up. See what's where. Yeah, little bugs like that I run across, but nothing game breaking, nothing crazy. I would assume that the battle pass would be like any normal battle pass where, you know, you'll access it. It'll be there for like a limited time. I don't know if it's, I don't think it's going to be there for like a week. It'll probably be there for like a month or so. You know, and then you change it because, let me see. Hold on one second. Let's actually bring up the battle pass and take a look. There we go. We'll check the Animus. And yeah, so this is the battle pass. And I'm assuming that it's monthly. As you can see, I got the first 3 rewards. I'm working on this right now. In order to get it, you have to do certain things. There are a bunch of little fragments all over the world that you could grab. Kind of like the opal and stuff. And it looks pretty cool. Increased impact on shoulder tackle. So you'll be able to access all these other things, and then this being the final reward, the Cassode here. And then once you unlock that, you could do this one, and this one has, you know, like all kinds of items as well. This one, the third one, I haven't unlocked yet, so there's got to be a way to do it. I'll figure it out, and then I'll show you guys what's up. But it is pretty cool. You don't have to spend any money on it. You know, like a lot of people were like, oh, there's a battle pass and you got to pay. This is messed up. It's pay to win. It's whatever. You know, like, it's not. It's a free battle pass. You don't even have to partake in it. And, you know, it's just something to keep you locked in the game. That's all. One of those fun things. Keep you in the game, keep you playing, keep you going. Okay, so we synchronized this. Let's take a look at what opens up. Looking over there, it looks like. Want to get more stuff over here, though. Let's see, let's check this out over here. And then we'll just keep unlocking places and seeing if we can find anything really wild in the world. Oh, I think there may be a fragment right there. Unless it's about this pagoda here. Let's see. Nope. Okay, you see this? This is one of those fragments. You can grab this, and that adds to like the battle pass and whatnot. And these are all over the place. So I'm going to leave that because we're going to do a video where I'm going to show you guys where exactly all of those things are. So that way, you know, like you could access the battle pass quicker and you'll know exactly where to look for everything. kind of like I did with the opal and the ore in Odyssey. That way it just makes it easier on you guys, and you don't have to go and, you know, purchase the maps that show where everything is. Because they do sell the map that has, you know, like the where all the chests are and stuff. And you know, I'm just looking to save you guys money. Why do that? What's happening, Scatha? What are you up to, buddy? And as you can see, I'm in the winter season. The seasons change, which is really wild for any game, really. I think that that's a cool feature that they have here. Oh, stuck in a tree, stuck in a tree. That's probably one of the only gripes that I have, is that you can get stuck in trees and foliage and, you know, can't really climb all crazy like you could in the other games. Which sucks. But it is what it is. Let's see. See if I can get to this thing. I'm actually surprised you can't kill and skin the animals and stuff like in previous games. I think that would have been cool too. Kyoto.
I thought
The
Sakai
map
was
is pretty
big.
accurate.
This is too big.
Toji Temple. Oh yeah, the bandits thing. That's pretty wild. I really do enjoy the battle passes, though, not gonna lie. I'm enjoying the game overall. What about you, Scatha? What do you think? I know the haters are still hating and they got a lot to say about the game, but, you know, right now it's just background noise, I feel like. I don't feel like they really have any viable gripes. I still have to do the Yasuke simulator on PC and show you guys that too, which I think will be awesome. Yeah, that's a fair assessment, honestly. 8.5 is fair. I never believe when people say it's a 10 out of 10. That I'd never believe. There is no perfect game. You're always going to find something wrong. Oh, this is just the information thing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, not gonna lie, that's a pretty decent score. That's a pretty decent score. People that like I said, score it 10 out of 10, like, to me, you're on crack. There's no way. There's just no way to be 10 out of 10 on any game. Some people do it, though. Some people say it's definitely a 10 out of 10. I don't know. I like the quests. I like the movement. I feel that the day to night cycle, though, that happens way too quick. Way too quick, I feel like. Oh my god, did you see that? I skidded. I slipped. Look at her. Yo, that's wild. I'm like slipping on the ice. That is so cool. That's something you don't really see. Look at this. That is awesome. That really is awesome. That's a great little detail there. The map really isn't that big. Again, you know, like it's Japan. It's nowhere near the size of like, you know, Odyssey or whatever. So this is the entire map here. And there are, you know, obviously some blacked out parts, which most likely may be that you know, they're gonna hook that up in future DLC. That's a possibility. But for right now, these are the only zones that you could go to. So not that big of a map. Um, you know. Yeah, this is definitely a W for Ubisoft. This made up for the Star Wars game. Yeah, well, you know, I've said before that, you know, number one, they did have to differentiate themselves from Ghost of Tsushima, because that's the big thing. Everybody's debating that, which is the better game. And I always knew that that was going to be an issue. Oh no, I'm not playing it on PC right now. I'm playing it on PS5 just so that I can broadcast it. I'm still working on my setup for PC, so that way I could broadcast from the PC. When I do my playthroughs, where like I show you guys, you know, like the actual, you know, like whatever's going on in the game, the actual spoilers, that's on PC. And a lot of the videos that I do is also off of the PC. But for this, you know, I'm gonna humbly play it on the PS5. Not even the PS5 Pro. And I mean, it still looks good on PS5. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is pretty amazing still. But I also have Ghost of Tsushima for PS5. I'm going to be doing videos that kind of showcase the two of them. So that way you can see the differences. And again, for some reason, everybody and their mother is comparing it. And I knew that was going to happen. I knew they were going to compare Ghost of Tsushima and Assassin's Creed Shadows. And Shadows is basically... it's kind of like Ghost of Tsushima, but they separate Jin Sakai. He's two people in this game. He's a ninja and he's a samurai. And then, you know, like they also had, you know, like a lot of similarities that they would do with Assassin's Creed. Like, you know, you do have the eagle vision kind of thing. So they did, you know, like some similarities, but you know, to call it a ripoff or whatever, like some people are suggesting, it's completely different. That's a fair assessment, Geralt. I'm not gonna lie, very fair assessment. I absolutely did love Ghost of Tsushima. I thought it was wild. I'd love to see Ghost of Yotei. I want to see how that is. I was really hoping for a direct sequel. I feel like there's so much more that could be done in Ghost of Tsushima, but you know, we got to see. They may, you know, like offer up a DLC or something later on, or they may even, you know, make a direct sequel. What's up, Silent? Game's going great, brother. Honestly, Scatha, if we look back and compare it probably would get a lower score. And again, to be fair, you know, like it's also a PS4 game, you know, not just a PS5 game or a PS5 enhanced. It is a PS4 game. So, I mean, if we do go back and take a look at it, it might get a lower score. I do still think it's an 8.5 game, but You know, especially the way that they played fan service. I really did enjoy the multiplayer kind of thing that they had, where you could, you know, like team up with other people. I think that was pretty cool.
They were dying on
I'd
our
like to see other things like that. I'd love to see this get a multiplayer. I think that would be sick.
You understand? I saw them scraping
Oh
by.
yeah, if we use the same microscope, but I don't know. I think that people will still be unfair to Assassin's Creed, honestly, because a lot of people, like I said, there's still so much controversy around this game. Is it getting co-op? That would be so wild. I cannot even. If they do co-op, man, it's a wrap. It's an absolute wrap. I will replay this entire game in co-op with somebody. Like it's nothing. That would be so wild. I really do feel like this game is really good. You know, there's always room for improvement. You really can't wait to see what they end up doing as far as like DLCs. Really, the Legends mode was cool and all, but like the game itself, I thought was pretty wild, especially with like the fan service. I honestly don't know how long till the season changes. I've actually been playing this game, well, on this file, it's probably like maybe around the 10-hour mark, maybe less. So I would assume like every 2 hours or something it would change. Day and night seems to be like every like 15 minutes. It feels like that makes me absolutely nuts. Oh, 40 minutes for a season change? That's pretty wild. And then when it changes the season, it resets like storages and stuff like that, which I think is pretty cool. Your your team of scouts gets to go and like bring you all goods that you found. Damn, that's pretty wild. It does change the game a lot too when the season changes. Like everybody who saw earlier, like you swimming or you're sliding across the lake that's frozen, which was pretty cool. I could compare this to Odyssey. Not really Valhalla because it's not. It doesn't feel bloated. It doesn't have like a lot of the characters are memorable. Valhalla really, I mean, it bored me, if I'm being honest. Valhalla, I've never played a game where I fast forward through the dialogue, where I have no interest in the dialogue. It's definitely not as big as Odyssey, um, but it really does have a lot of similarities to Odyssey. Yeah, you know what though, Silent? There's a lot of people that didn't finish Valhalla because they couldn't, because the game was broken. I got bored of that game too. I really did. I really, I really couldn't imagine like doing a new game plus on it. It would there would have to be like a massive reward for me to new game plus Valhalla. Yeah, a lot of people that were mad at my criticism were like, "Oh, but it's like their best-selling game," and I'm like, "That doesn't matter. How many people return the game?" This game hit over 2 million players in less than 24 hours or 48 hours, and then you still have people comparing it to like Monster Hunter World and everything. And while Monster Hunter World is a good game, uh, you know, it's not for everyone. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. But, you know, like Assassin's Creed never gets nominated for anything. Somebody the other day when I was live streaming, somebody said that it that Odyssey got nominated in 2018, which I think is wild. Pretty well deserved, honestly. Yeah, yeah, somebody was saying that the other day that Odyssey was nominated. I totally forgot that. I never, I always imagine that these games won't be, especially like right now. It would, I'll tell you right now, if this game gets nominated for Game of the Year, do you know how many heads will explode? Do you know how many haters will delete themselves in a video game if this happens? Haters will lose their minds. There are so many people that are saying that the positive reviews and everything are people that were paid by Ubisoft. Yeah, that's true too, girl. That's probably what they would say. They're already saying that that positive reviews, that any positive review was given because they were paid. Yeah, I'm playing this on the PS5 while live streaming. Once I set up my PC for live streaming, I'll do it from there. I'll even put a camera on my so that way you can see my face when I'm being shocked at what's going on. Oh yeah, I know that they did that. Like that is so funny. The game, I'm telling you right now, the game is not bad. It is not bad. I really, yeah, I've been on the lookout for anything that would annoy me about the game, and I really can't. I've seen nothing game breaking. I really do appreciate the time that they took. I know, you know, pushing it back twice sucks. That's scary. Oh, here we go. The season changed. The pushing it back twice was scary, but I really do feel like, you know, it'll work. Oh, nice. That's a lot of credits to be given. Really? What crashed? The game crashed for me maybe 3 times on PC. Maybe. Not that often.
Better to keep out of sight.
Huh?
There's more pages over here. The pages are actually cool because you gain knowledge, which I think is pretty awesome. Oh yeah. You probably shouldn't have said that. People probably will think it affected your opinion. I know it wouldn't. Clearly.
I will crush you. Take care of her.
Yeah, man. Keep hunting them. Yeah, I can't wait to see what other sets they come up with. And honestly, I want to see them, I want the sets to be normal. I want to see ninja and samurai sets. I don't want to see, you know, like like they're dressed up as knights or something like that. You know? I think that would be silly. I don't want to see them, you know, like I don't want to see a set where, you know, like they're dressed like something that's not of the time period. They're dressed like knights. They're dressed like, you know. I mean, you could have funny sets. That's you know, normal. They do that in every Assassin's Creed, but I don't want to see, you know, like something absolutely ridiculously out of place. I think that'll be silly. But yeah, Ubisoft hit it out of the park with this one. Of course, haters will tell you otherwise. They're looking for like all kinds of problems. You know, the credits are too long. The game crashes. They disrespected history. They're looking everywhere except what they should actually be looking at. And I get it, you know, like the whole disrespect of history, but you know what? Like every Assassin's Creed has not been historically accurate. I literally had an argument with somebody, and I was just like, okay, you're brain broken, and I'm wasting too much time explaining to you why you're wrong. I don't have the time or crayons to continue the conversation. Oh yeah, the shrines too. Whee! I'm sliding across this thing. Yeah, nobody cared about Ezio punching the Pope. Scatha did a whole video about, oh wait, I wanted to see this. Somebody made a big deal about going prone. And they can't hit you. Let me see. What is this guy doing? He's just backing up. What is this guy doing? Yo, he literally can't shoot me.
This is where you die.
What is this guy doing? This guy is not... Oh, I could take damage. What are they talking about? People are complaining that, like, you can't take damage if you do that.
Are you sure you want to fight me? I'll crush you and enjoy it.
So weird. Oh, I got one of the guys. One of the underlings. Yeah, that video was crazy, Scalper.
Shiro is angry with Taro because
That's called rage baiting, but like what they do daily
this family
about
drama is hard to
what's
follow.
going on in this game is not. That's just wild. Yeah, I'm telling you, the hate clicks, people get paid off of hate clicks like you would not believe. And that's the only reason they do it. Like, honestly, you know, like, there are plenty of things to hate in any game. And every time I end up, you know, like, playing one of these games and I find a glitch or an error that should be fixed, and they don't fix it, I always argue about that. But there are people that, you know, they will argue for anything over the game. They are so mad, they're like, oh, this is so terrible, whatever. And it's like the dumbest thing. The dumbest thing to be upset about. Yeah, I don't understand the hate though. Like I can't live that way. I cannot wake up every day and really search for something to hate a game about or a movie or whatever. I can't do it. I can't do it, and there's plenty of people that do it. And to me, that's crazy.
Help!
Oh, that samurai just watched me kill the dude. Yeah, I don't understand that. Like I can't sit and hate all day. I could hate on certain things with no problem. I could be mad at certain things. You know, when I do my videos where like I find something broken and I want Ubisoft to fix it, you know, like I make a video and you know people like freak out. I made a video where I was like, your boos mean nothing, and so many people were angry at that. So many people were mad. Yeah, that is the narrative. You hit it on the head. I don't understand why. But everybody has something to say. Everybody's bashing Ubisoft. You know, like, I don't know what's going on with us anymore, where like why we really want to see companies fail. I do understand, like, you know, if they make poor choices and everything, that, you know, they deserve to be held accountable, but I mean, you want a company to go under, that's crazy. I have never seen any of them admit that they were wrong. A lot of them doubled down and were like, no, it is woke. It's garbage. This game isn't saving Ubisoft. It's the worst game ever. And that's like a constant thing. I will admit I was really nervous about this game. I was really like, this is gonna make or break Ubisoft. And I mean, you could see how well it's doing. Yeah, that I love. That's a great narrative. You're a shill. How much were you paid? You know, why are you backing Ubisoft? They're absolute trash. You're a liar. The numbers are padded. Everybody who likes the game is being paid by Ubisoft. If that's the case, Ubisoft, I want my check. Better produce it. Better hook me up. Being that you're apparently paying everybody else. This dude is peeing on the wall. That shit is crazy. Yeah, I honestly, I feel like it was way too big to fail. There was way too much going on with this game for it to fail. I think that a lot of its success is the controversy. All the controversy that came with this game, I think it really added to the success of the game. Poke that man through the wall. Yeah, that's why the stock is low. They appropriated all their money to, you know, paying people to shill for the game. Yeah, man, if that's the case, I want my money, Ubisoft. You didn't pay me. I'm gonna expose Ubisoft. Watch that get clipped.
I'll see what's hiding.
Somebody will clip that, I guarantee it. I have not been paid for shilling for Ubisoft, for saying how great this game is. They haven't given me my money yet. And if they don't give me my money, I'm going to expose them. I'm going to tell the world exactly how much they were offering. It's very rare that they go for, like, you know, like people that have, you know, like I mean, at least you have like a loyal following though, so I could see them, you know, like offering you to do that. Me, I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't do that because they know that, like, I'm gonna find all the bugs and everything, and then I'm gonna expose it. I'm gonna have videos like on blast for it. But yeah, I don't understand that whole narrative. I don't understand the whole narrative of, you know, people being paid by Ubisoft. And that's the thing, like, people will consider, you know, like, the fact that you got a key as a payoff. The one assassin, she got a early key too. I'm waiting to hear that Grum's got a lawsuit, that he's getting sued by Ubisoft. I think that would be the funniest crap. If he got, damn, that's so brutal. If he has a lawsuit against him for talking all this smack about Ubisoft, I will cry. That will make my day. That will make my year. Because that dude loves talking smack about this series and the game. Everything is woke. Everything is woke, dumb, broken. And this is like a 55-year-old man who created... Grums is like a 55-year-old dude. He wanted to make a game. He wanted to really make like a porno game. And, you know, like he started a GoFundMe. And he set up all this stuff so that like you could get free skins and everything. And all these people donated. And, I mean, they exceeded the donations, and he never produced the game. The game never came out. Now he's like this big shill where he, you know, like he looks at games and he judges the games and the developers on what you're doing. He made a really big deal over Stellar Blade, where like the one piece of cloth was covering. Yeah, you heard it right. a porn game. That's what he wanted to make. He wanted to make like a Stellar Blade style game with, you know, like just absolute gratuitous nudity. He got the GoFundMe, he got the money, and he never produced the game. All of a sudden, his studio shut down. They were unable to make this game. And, you know, he never returned any of the money. Clearly kept it all. And now he judges other people's games. He's all of a sudden an authority. One of his biggest things was Stellar Blade. When Stellar Blade had
I should hang on to this.
they put like a piece of cloth covering like something on the woman, and he was really upset about that. They censored the game. Special katana swords, there are different swords that have different abilities. Everything, just like in all the other games, is always going to be, you know, like a bunch of changes and a bunch of alterations. But yeah, that Grums, man, like now he freaks out about what's going on in you know, like Assassin's Creed Shadows. He swore it was going to fail. You know, the guy likes, he likes talking his crap. He really does. That's why I feel like he's going to be one of the first people hit with a lawsuit, because he does like to brigade these companies. He had the free Stellar Blade thing going on. And that's another game that made absolute millions. Oh yeah, he did steal breast milk and drink it. I forgot about that. Yeah, the dude is really weird. He's a really weird dude. Really weird. But like, you know, he's all of a sudden this gatekeeper of you know, like what games should be. He wants, you know, like, I mean, if it has a mod where it's yeah, he is a Muppet and a weirdo. He's very weird. If you created a game that kind of sort of had a boob in it, he wants that boob freed. He wants to see it. Like for him, games should not be censored at all. You know, No way should be, you know, like just a walking nipple is what she should be. She shouldn't be running around and doing all this ninja stuff. She should just be, you know, like a nipple, a boob. That's it. Like, you know, even in Stellar Blade, like I get all the outfits and everything like that. I get, you know, like how cool it is to, you know, but you're basically playing dress up with this woman, and it's just weird that, you know, like you this was your whole cause. It's strange. It really is. It's the weirdest thing ever. Just enjoy the game, man, or don't. You know, it's kind of like what do you call it? That one game. What the hell was it? Dustborn. I have no interest in Dustborn. You know, it's not for me. I you know, it's not my kind of game. For some people, it is. Some people played it, bought it, enjoyed it. You know, I didn't do that. And then other people, they went and they bought the game just so that they could bash it. And I think that's weird. I think it's weird that you would purchase a game, buy it, and then constantly play it for the sole purpose of bashing it. At that point, you're just a fan. Like, what the hell? You're not doing any sort of activism or awareness against it. You're literally a fan at that point. Same thing with, like, you know, Assassin's Creed Shadows. So many people bought it just so that they could bash it. What's happening, Neon? Yeah, man, I'm really loving this story. I am not gonna lie, this story is amazing. Wait a minute, I think I just got armor for Yasuke. I didn't get... Yeah, they don't even show it. Yeah, I got armor for him. I'm really liking the story, I'm not gonna lie. Big fan. Big fan of the story. Big fan of the gameplay. I cannot get enough. I cannot get enough. Yeah, they are looking for the smallest needle in the haystack. You're absolutely right. Yeah, man. Yo, I got Monster Hunter Wilds for the PC. Let me tell you, man, that thing is crazy. I go to talk to the girl who does the armor and everything, and I even did a short about it, where, like, she's constantly moving, like she forgets that she's talking to you, and instead of giving you the animation where she's talking to you, they give you the animation where, like, she keeps walking away from you to go activate the thing. Oh, I could kill all these guys? Yo, that's crazy. Yo, this game is so sick. I'm telling you, this game is sick. Anything that you heard bashing this game, completely ignore it. Completely ignore it until you hear like me or Scatha like really lay into it. Because we will pull no punches. You know me, when Valhalla was out and all the mistakes Valhalla made, I made so many videos. What was that? You just saw how the camera didn't track me? That was weird. Yeah, when Valhalla was out, man, I was making videos left and right about my disappointment and my anger and everything. You know, and Ubisoft would fix it, but it would take them a while to fix it. If I found a money glitch or, you know, the rune glitches, anything like that, they would fix it immediately. I remember people being mad, like, why did you post this? Take it down. Take the video down. They're gonna know. Yo, look at the icicles. I wanted to hit an icicle and see what happens. See if, like, it could be a weapon. That would be hot. Yeah, no, you know what, though, Neon? It's even people that have played it. We were just discussing how there is a bunch of people that bought the game just so that they can argue that the game is terrible. And they give off, like, the most nothing burger arguments. The most inconsequential statements. And Scatha even said, you know, like, if we were to compare Ghost of Tsushima and put it under the same microscope that we're putting, you know, Assassin's Creed Shadows under, that the game would get a much lower score. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. But, like, we just seem to be bashing, like, every game now. I don't even know what gamers like anymore. I don't think they do either. We're just bashing these games way too much. Way too much. And unnecessarily. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, there's so much that you could do in this game. I mean, it's so versatile. The game is amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. The game is absolutely amazing. You absolutely cannot hate on the game at all. I'm pretty sure you could. I can't find it. Oh yeah, Asmongold's audience is wild, man. They were looking for him to say something negative. They were up in arms that he actually enjoyed the game. Up in arms that he enjoyed the game. And again, you know, like, that's silly. Just enjoy the game, bro. I don't know which platform it would look better. You're always going to have, you know, like, the console warriors, you know, going back and forth on that. They'll always go back and forth on that, but I don't know. Like, from what I hear, the PS5 Pro is probably the best if you have the PS5 Pro. I mean, it'll always look absolutely amazing on PC, but a lot of people have been telling me that PS5 Pro is the way to go. Yeah, see that I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we were supposed to spare him or not. All I know is I saw him and I killed him. I was like, screw it. I like this. Look, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at me slide. Whoa. Whoa. Not gonna lie, the season system is incredible. The fact that the seasons change is awesome. I feel like the day to night cycle, though, happens way too quickly. I feel like I'm always playing this game and it's like night in the game constantly. Are they? Oops. My bad. My bad. I'm actually playing the game with the in canon mode. So everything that I'm doing is apparently canon. I don't make any decisions in the game. I just let the game do it for me. At least on this file. My other files, not so much. Yo, you want to know something? I'm not going to lie. I missed the Falcon. There are so many times, like, when you go to, like, all of these like, different zones where you're supposed to kill the samurai. They're like, you know, kill, like, 5 Daisho samurai. And that is when you really need that Falcon. You will miss the crap out of that Falcon. I'm just like, God, why don't I have this Falcon? I like the peering around corners and everything. I'm telling you, this game is just so wild. Ubisoft really did knock it out the park with this. Again, there's still plenty of time to find something wrong with the game. There's still plenty of time to, you know, like, you know, maybe at some point we find something completely wrong. But everything that people were, like, complaining about so far, yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not seeing it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not, you know, like, hearing about it that much. All the complaints that I'm hearing are just, you know, complaints for the sake of complaining. Yeah, you can play it offline. I've played it offline. But definitely for, like, updates and stuff like that, you have to have it online. Especially, like, the Battle Pass. Which, again, this Battle Pass is absolutely free. It's not, you know, like, you're paying for it. And I don't even think there's a way to, like, pay your way through this Battle Pass. I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong. Let's see. The store. I don't know. You could buy all this other stuff. I don't know if it'll affect it.
Monkeys were meditating?
Are you deaf? Yes, the monkeys are meditating.
They were sleeping.
Yeah, I don't even feel like the world is empty, honestly. I feel like there's a lot of stuff to do. You know what it is, though? Like, we really got, like, a lot of bloat when it came to Odyssey. There was just way too much bloat. There's a lot of stuff in Odyssey that I did not remember because it was so boring, vast, and huge. There was... I mean, I like having stuff to do, but there was too much to do there. I feel like this is just the right amount. It's what, a 60-hour game? No, I never had that bug. That's weird. I gotta look into that. It goes back to default? Like it goes back to the primary level when you first got it? The open world NPCs are pretty cool. They're, you know, like as far as like they go, they're you know, obviously they interact with the world. It's pretty wild. But again, you know, like it's not as big as Odyssey, clearly. Yeah, that annoys me, like, you know, like the travel, like you're unable to like pass through certain like airways and stuff. Really? That is unusual. I haven't seen. I haven't come across anything like that. I'm gonna have to look into it. We're gonna have to see if anybody else had anything like that. Because that to me is wild. I've never had anything like that. I'm gonna have to purposely start dying and see like if it affects it in any way. Yeah, the areas are actually pretty vast. They're small, but they're vast at the same time. And the thing that really sucks is, you know, like traveling through any of the through any of the roads. Like you have to follow roads. You can't just go off-roading. You know, like you start with this character. You start with Noe. You go through her story. Then you go to Yasuke, and then you go through his story. And then the two are connected, and then you can just switch on and off. Getting stuck when you're like traveling from place to place, it sucks too. I hate that shit.
I have not seen your Inkyo.
Here we go. I really do like the system too. Like, in order to like obtain mastery, you actually need the weapon. You can't just like master it. Like this is new. I just got one of these and I'm able to like rank it up now. The gear sets I think are amazing. It's a lot of gear sets. Oh, I can't even acquire that. That is so funny. Yeah, the game is solid. It's a solid game. I'm not gonna lie. Very solid game. Yeah, Purples, I'm telling you, this game I like it so far. I really do. I'm aggressively looking for all kinds of stuff, but I mean there's way too many details in this game. Way too many. And I really am enjoying it. I'm enjoying the story, I'm enjoying the exploration. You know, the night and day cycle just aggravates me because I always feel like I'm always at night. But the season thing is awesome. Like, look at this. It's obviously winter. It's snowing. The weather system is amazing. The weather system is intense. Yeah, it is very Odyssey coded. Not gonna lie, it is very Odyssey coded. I really am having a good time with this. I'd like to know where it goes from here as well, like what the DLCs will be like. I'd like to know, like, what, you know, are they going to give us, like, little events and everything like they did with Valhalla? I think that'll be cool. Yeah, no, I didn't turn off everything on the map. For this playthrough, for this file, I left everything on. Wait, so go all the way to the bottom and what? Oh, go to the legend, you said, and scroll down to the very bottom. photo. And keys. Uh-huh. So these are keys that I found, I guess. For the area, it looks like. Oh, above it, there's a secret? Let's see. Statue. Okay. What about the statue? Yeah, I'm planning on releasing a video where like I show where all the keys are. That way it makes it easy. People don't have to go and make the purchase or whatever. Yeah, I saw the photo thing too. That's pretty wild. I see people already like, what do you call it? People actually like posted a couple of photos and stuff like that. I've come across a couple. I think only people that are on like my friends list. Yeah, man, they got two different play styles. That's the other thing. That is so wild to me. Like they made it. If you really want to compare it to Ghost of Tsushima, number one, they took Jin and they split him into two people. Noe as a ninja and Yasuke as a samurai. That's number one. Number two, like Yasuke really is just the brute force. And you know, Noe is the actual assassin. Yeah, you could put on different items. You could not only could you put on different items, you could also like transmog it. So like these are all things I've already got. And there we go, we'll transmog it to look like that. There you go, so I still have my thing on and it's transmogged. Really, I'll have to look. Because I also have it for PC as well, and I play it mostly on PC. I don't really play it on PS5 unless I'm live streaming, obviously. But yeah, I'm having a good time. I like it a lot. No, you can fight directly. I've done it a couple of times. But she's really good at the assassinations. Yasuke can't assassinate. Yasuke, like, deadass just goes in and messes stuff up. That's it. Full stop. He's just wild like that. I don't know. I'll look it up too. I mean, there are some features that they don't have on certain things, so it's a possibility. It's very much a possibility. Yeah, I can't wait to see if Cassandra like makes an appearance or Shao Jun. That'll be cool. Yeah, if they put Hattori Hanzo in this, forget about it. If he was the protagonist, it would have been a wrap. But I'm telling you right now, like, people did not want Noe and they did not want Yasuke, and they constantly will tell you. They are still complaining about it. Lot of discontent. Look at this storm. Oh, I'm dead. I can't believe I survived that. I was like, I'm dead. That's it. It's a wrap. You know what? I'm starting to believe that, you know, getting hate clicks apparently makes a lot of money. Because people are still complaining about the game. And if you like the game, you're a paid shill. Ubisoft paid you off. Apparently. Yeah, this I hate. Traveling through and getting stuck. There we go. Got to kind of work this guy out. I'm even shocked that they even made it in Japan. The original team had always said that they will never make an Assassin's Creed in Japan because it's too cliche. And they stood by that. And then when they get rid of that team and they started getting all these other teams, that's when they started changing everything up. Wait, fast kills. What bugs are you talking about? Where are the bugs? I haven't come across one bug. I know Neon said that he has a bug, but... Oh yeah, I know he's in the game, but like if he was the main protagonist, it would be a wrap. Then they would be like, this is a masterpiece. It's amazing. Did they say they would never do one in Egypt? Probably because the Isu thing is like cliched, aliens and whatnot. I think that they should have went with that thing when we had the podcast silent. Like, I think they should have went with what you were talking about, where they were going to make Desmond so that he could just, out of nowhere, meditate and visit his ancestry. I think that would have been cool. Yeah, the sleeping enemies is fun, though. Like, I haven't found anything game-breaking. I want the sleeping enemies to keep, like, getting back up and dying and just get infinite XP that way. That would be awesome. That would be so sick. That would be the absolute wildest nonsense. No, you're right. They did kind of drag it out. I'm telling you right now, if Desmond lived and they had Layla as well, like the two of them would have been, they would have been like a power couple. That's how they would have made that. How funny would it have been I'd have missed that haystack? That'd have been awesome. Yeah, I'm telling you, the whole DEI argument and everything, I think that helped the numbers. It really did. Because this game did over 2 million players in less than 48 hours. I think people were like obsessed with the hype, with the anger. Everybody wanted to get involved. They wanted to see what was going on. The DEI argument, now everything that's DEI is like a new dog whistle for, like, you know, you want to say the N-word with the hard R. That's what they say now. They're like DEI. But the game is phenomenal. Again, I don't like getting stuck in these trees when I'm trying to explore and whatnot, but the game is absolutely phenomenal. I'm having a great time with it. Every objective that I have to do, like hunting them down and, you know, like assassination or whatever, like I absolutely love it. It's cool. Yeah, I'd love to see the legacy robes as well. Yeah, that 20% comes in clutch when you want to buy like a game. Like it's awesome. I'd love to see what legacy robes they come out with. I'd love to see Shao Jun's legacy robe.
I'm not allowed here. I should be quiet.
I don't know if we want to see like an Ezio robe though. I mean, maybe. They might do it just because. The other bug that people keep saying is that, like, if you go prone, they can't hit you. And they're actually hitting me. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I saw a lot of shorts on that. That's cool. I got a couple of freebies and I gave away like a bunch of codes for like PC and PS5. Mainly to like people in my Discord. I was just like, you got it? Here. Now you have it. Oh, okay. Good. Now you could do it. Now you could transmog everything. I like the transmog system too. That's like one of the most genius things that they've ever done. I don't know. Like I said, there's not a lot that I don't like about the game. There's just way too much that I do. And again, there's always time for like me to find something wrong with the game where, you know. But they had that day one patch. That thing was great. You know, didn't affect the game. It was kind of seamless. And, you know, again, the game is solid. It's solid. It's a solid game. I love all the arguments though, like that people had. Like I was saying earlier, I had an argument with somebody who they were swearing that Assassin's Creed is widely praised for its historical accuracy. And I was like, dude, there's no shot you believe that. Absolutely no shot. And yet, some people still believe that to this day. I've always maintained that that this is not historically accurate, that you will not pass any class by saying that this is, like historical accurate, and people will just look at you like there's something wrong with you if you really came out your face saying, yeah, no, it's historically accurate. It's the most accurate game ever. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, God! Yo! I forgot that I forgot that everything is frozen. Oh, her legs collapsed. That was so wrong. Oh, they put me right back up there. They said, do it again, moron. Yo, her legs snapped. That was so wrong. Poor baby. I don't believe... I'm sorry, no way. I didn't mean to do that to you. Yeah, so I changed the visual of her headband, and it stays. I know, Neon, you were saying that you have this problem where like it reverts back. For me, it stayed. Maybe it's just the weapons. I don't know. I'll try with the weapon as well. Yeah, I'm seriously having fun in this game. Like right now, I'm just like running around and exploring and stuff like that. But it's freaking awesome. The game is sick. Yeah, I'm telling you, like this game, they really went all out. I mean, I think it's silly that like she's constantly like doing these flips and stuff like that when, she wants to get down off something. She does like a complete flip, but that's not enough for me to like, oh, the game is unrealistic. It's BS. The night and day cycles are awesome. The weather cycles are awesome. Her playstyle and Yasuke's playstyle are pretty awesome. They're pretty on point. It's not like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where whether you pick Cassandra or Alexios, it's basically the same move set and everything. It's completely different. And again, that's not to crap on Odyssey whatsoever. I'm just saying, I'm just noting the difference. Neon Matt said that he had this glitch where he would, transmog the items, and when he died or desynchronized, it would go back to the original form, and then he'd have to redo it. But I think he said it was only the weapons that did that. So I'm gonna take a look at that. I'm gonna see if that's what happens. Yeah, see, this I don't like. This is the only thing I don't like. Like having, I want to get up there, and you have to find an actual road that leads to it, because you'll get stuck in this brush, in these trees. I know a lot of people were complaining about that too. I mean, again, it's not game breaking where like I can't play it.
I can't let them see me.
It's just more of a nuisance. It's more annoying. Gonna flip right off that wall. This dude came at me with a damn sickle. No heat for you, buddy. I like the wardrobe changes that the enemies do as well. And the people in, like, the NPCs. Like, it's cold, they're wearing, you know, like, straw and fur and stuff.
This is another trick. Go ahead.
I think that's pretty wild. Oof. Oh, laid me out. Oh, you're dead. The finishers are sick. Absolutely sick. You really do feel like a ninja. Look, I just killed the dude and he got back up. There, now it's twice. Like, that doesn't bother me either, though. It's just weird. It's not game breaking. There we go. Down you go, buddy. That's it for you. Got a gold Oban. So wild. Now I'm actually curious about the gear sets. I know that they made it so that the legendary is way better. No, on PC, I basically, you know, like, I film a lot of stuff on PC, mostly. When I'm live streaming, you know, like, I want to do it spoiler free, so I'll run around and do exploration and whatnot. You know? But I'm going to set up my PC so that I can just do it from the PC. The wild thing, though, is that, like, if I unlock a trophy or achievement here, look at this, I'm getting more Yasuke stuff. If I unlock a trophy or achievement in the game here, it'll unlock when I turn on the PC as well. And vice versa. If I find one on the PC and I turn on the PlayStation, it'll add those trophies. Which is pretty cool and pretty sick at the same time, because, like, if I can't imagine, like, if I got the, like, PlayStation version first and then turned on the PC, like, it would be like an hour worth of, like, trophies unlocking. Yeah, I've got them both connected. It's pretty wild. Like, if you want to, like, change it, all you have to do is save to the cloud. And when you save to the cloud and you open up, like, the PC or the PS5, you could download from the cloud. Technology is amazing. More and more amazing every day. Now this zone is level 19 now, so it's easier. A lot of this stuff is getting easier as you explore, but some of the stuff really sucks. Some of it is really terrible. Alright, let's go. Let's drop down here. Oh my god. I thought I was dead again. I thought she was just going to collapse. Her legs were going to break again. I love the sliding in the snow. Look at this. That is so wild. Alright, let's see where we could go from here. Get my mount. A lot of the dailies so far have been like pets and whatnot. The weeklies look pretty good. I had one daily yesterday. I obviously couldn't get it because I didn't have enough of the keys, but stuff is sick. I'd like to see I have yet to see like an actual, not just game breaking glitch, but anything that's player beneficial glitch either. I've yet to see anything like that. And honestly, like, you know, I don't want to purposely see like a game breaking glitch, but I wouldn't mind a player beneficial glitch. I wouldn't mind, you know, like anything that helps you get faster money or, you know, XP. Honestly, by just playing the game, like you don't even realize how much XP you get, how quickly you level up. And you do level pretty quickly. I end up with like a whole bunch of like extra points that like I didn't even use because I don't even realize like how quickly I leveled up. Like I just got like 2 levels. I gotta advance this stuff. Oh man, yeah, that that XP twerk was the greatest. That was the greatest thing ever. And it was like a toss-up. Some people were like really excited and happy about that. Other people were so angry that like I would do that. Now you can't connect the PlayStation and PC versions of Odyssey or Origins. And those 2 games, forget about it, man. They... On PlayStation, I have a file that, I mean, I have over 2,000, like, yeah, I want to say over 2,000 points that I can't put into anything because I maxed it out. My character is so OP on that game. She's got, like, everything. She's got all the masteries. It's just, it's sick. Absolutely sick. And so funny at the same time. I remember so many people getting mad. I lost a lot of subscribers on that too. People were mad. They were like, oh, you're a cheater. You're going to cheat. You're going to always cheat. But a lot of people were unable to play, you know, like, I mean, there's only so much time in a day, so much time in a week. Yeah. That's sick. The Toolmaster thing is sick altogether. Yeah, that was my thing, Silent. Like, I didn't understand how, like, yeah, people were just angry about that, though. They were so mad. So mad. Everybody angry. Oh, you're cheating. Other people actually got really mad because they felt like that they had to do it the hard way, and here it is an easy way, and like all those players that did it the easy way absolutely didn't earn it. And I'm sitting here like, you know, but they did, you know. Just because you didn't do it this way doesn't mean that they can't, you know. Like it's not a matter of fairness. It doesn't affect you, you know. But people were still butthurt about it. A lot of people were butthurt about it. Makes me laugh to this day. Called it the XP twerk, the XP teabag, the XP clam stamp. Everybody had a name for it. It was great. It was one of the funniest things ever found. Ever. So many people were mad. People were angry as hell. I remember they went into other people's streams and were complaining about it too. They were like, Darkstrider is live right now doing this XP glitch and it's messed up. This character is too OP. And it really is too. Like I could put it on the max difficulty setting and completely own any character that's in the game. Just decimate them.
If I'm seen, I'll have to fight my way out.
This camp is probably going to have another thing for Yasuke. Because I've been finding a lot of Yasuke gear. Boom. Ghostwalker hood.
Probably just...
Boom. What the hell? Die, bro. What are you doing? I don't know. I really do. I really do enjoy like the battles. I enjoy a lot in this game, honestly. It's pretty sick. You remember what? Oh yeah, yo, I'm talking about it. Everybody was talking about it. There were so many people that were mad at me. So many people were so upset. Probably so they could die in peace. They just back up and then they'd fall down. They're like, ah, you stabbed me and it hurts. And I'm going to lay down. Boom. Just like that. That's how they sound. As they're dying. You're not fair. That's it. Stood back, said, ow, you stabbed me, and then, you know, they walked backwards. The funniest thing, though, is like when they get up after you killed them. What is this dude doing? Yo, my man's taking a nap. He left his horse and he took a nap. He said, I'm just going to lie down here. I'll be alright. Come back later. Come back later. Yeah, man, that was good times in Odyssey. Valhalla was good times too when when you could just keep killing the elder links when you were in that Lynx battle. You kept killing the elder links, and then the younger links just kept dying and or giving you XP. You walk out of the arena, you go back in, and it would just keep giving you massive XP. The invincibility glitches were great too. And then the beggars like they would wake up. They would give you the rune. You could keep buying the rune for nothing and selling it big. And then Ubisoft didn't know how to fix that, so they just they kept them sleeping. They kept the beggars sleeping eternally. They could never get back up. That was great.
Aye.
Every player glitch they always fixed. The duplicate armor, the duplicate weapons. They even fixed in Odyssey, you could get that bow, part of the Radiant set. And then you could dismantle it or sell it. And then just keep getting it. That was sick. Yeah, I've seen that. That is wild. They did an excellent job with this game. I'm sorry. That whole weather system, the day and night system, it's unprecedented. I've never seen, and it changes the game. It makes it a totally different game. Like with that water, and then I'm skating all over the place. That was wild. Take all these dudes there. Yeah, man, all that stuff, like Ubisoft always ruins the fun. We'll find something crazy and then they're like, nah, you can't do this. You're not allowed. You're not allowed. Oh, by the way, Silent, the missus says hello. She's at work, just texting me. Right? That's like straight out of Metal Gear. That's some Metal Gear shit right there. Where you could just walk around, make tracks in the snow, and then, like, leap out. Yo, that's so Metal Gear coded. I'm telling you, this game is wild. It's an entirely different game every time. Entirely different. It's wild. It's wild and I love it. It really does change the game up. I'd like to see that done more with like games. I'd love to see that. Way more games should do it. A lot of people were debating as well the engine that they're using. Like people feel like they should have the kind of like the Resident Evil engine. And they're working with their own engine and they're just like, nah, we're not doing that.
Whoa.
real wild. Man, okay, it's getting a little easier to get through here, which is funny. Somebody commented on my video. Oh, somebody came up with a good question on one of my videos. Has anybody gotten any Ubisoft points here? Yo, the horse is drowning. What the hell just happened? What? What the hell just happened? Has anybody gotten any Ubisoft points like while playing the game? Like the what do you call it? The you know, like every time you level up and stuff like that, you complete a mission, you get like 50 experience points or whatever in the game for your Ubisoft Connect. I don't think I've seen anything like that. I mean, maybe I have and I just didn't pay attention to it. I don't know. Yeah, I did notice that there's nothing to redeem in Ubisoft Connect, but I figured they would have still given you points. So weird. It does. There are still some things that you could do here, though. Never-ending story flashbacks. That's awesome. That is great. Oh, I'm gonna survive this. Yes. Oh, yo, the horse got out of the water. Yo, what's good, horse? What the hell? That was weird as hell. That horse was just, I mean, face down looking at the ground. Or looking at the water, and then got up. So strange. And funny at the same time. Well, a lot of these places are opening up now. Becoming a little easier to do. Very easy to do now. Exploration is good. This is how you find all like the craziest secrets and stuff like that. Yeah, it was the first heartbreak as a child. Like, you're just like freaking out, like, this poor horse. They actually have a thing for like your potted plant or like your yard and everything, where it's him trying to pull the horse out of the ground or whatever. It's like a little statue that you could put in like a planter or just leave outside on your lawn in like a dirt patch. Come on, you damn horse. Get through here. Oh, Lord. The horses don't swim? That's wrecked. That is wrecked. So wrecked. Give me this thing. Give it to me. They won't let me steer it. He's going the wrong way anyway. That would have been awesome if I could have freaking taken that. Oh, all this swimming. They gotta have more boats. They gotta have more stuff that like you could like ride on and stuff. There we go. Made it to the shore. Let's try to get to this other location. Yeah. I wonder if they have something like that here. I wonder if they'll do that. I think that would be cool. I just don't want them to have like way too many like out of place things, you know? Like I don't want Yasuke to have like a suit of armor or something crazy, you know, like no way have like some crazy like out of place dress or something. All right, somebody came up with the quesadilla quadfecta. That's not bad. Instead of Taco Tuesday trifecta, it'll have to be quesadilla quadfecta. Awesome. Oh, yeah, yeah. I thought I was the only one that heard that. I thought I was going crazy. That is awesome. I thought that was just the voices in my head telling me crazy stuff. No, it actually happened. That's wild. Oh, man. Yeah, this game just makes me laugh a lot. It really does.
Something's out
You missed me! The finishers are just so wild, too. This man had to pick up his pants. That's messed up. Stabbed him so many times, he's like, hold on, gotta pick up my pants. I keep finding the wildest weapons, too. It's just so sick. Let's see. Yeah, live I like to do this and get it out of the way so that like people, you know, they get to see like what's going on, and then when I actually play like I do my playthroughs, I record, you know, this way it's spoiler free. You get to see the game and you get to see it spoiler free. That would be sick, Neon. If they did something like that, that would be sick. There's so many things they could do with this game, too. I mean, so many things. It's a great time period, honestly. Really good time period. Here we go. We're opening everything up. Oh yeah, that fort I can't get into. I mean, I could, but looks like it's a little high for me. What's everybody else think of the game? Does everybody have it? I know some people said they don't. What do you think of it? You think it's exciting? You think it's garbage? You think it's been overhyped? You think it's been underhyped? Like I said earlier, a lot of the controversy, I think, really helped the sales. Because people got really invested, I feel like. There were people that really wanted this game to fail. To the point that they bought the game. Of course, Scatho. Still waiting for my check. I want my check. Ubisoft better give me my check. They better stop playing. I'm telling you, Grums is going to be the first lawsuit. Because he's going to direct his fans to do something crazy, and then, you know. He really wants relevance so bad. It's just weird. This guy's a weirdo. I appreciate the fact that they can't climb everywhere. Like, that's kind of cool, but like, you can't even go through anywhere without having some kind of issue or problem. Like, you have to stick to roads or like rivers like this. You gotta find your way through like all this like crap if you want to go anywhere. Like, you can't just go in a straight line. That makes me crazy. Really is wild too. But I'm telling you, this game, absolute solid. Absolute solid. I'm loving the hell out of this game. One of the best Assassin's Creed, I'll say. Really good. And we'll go get this thing. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go get something to eat because I haven't eaten yet. I'd like to. And do a couple other things around the house and whatnot. But, you know, like, I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, thank you for watching. And like always, you know, please make sure you like and subscribe. Helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching again. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.